welcome to the Cutting Edge Ranch. Okay, Dad, tell us why you want to be a female jouster.
Well, Chase, who wouldn't want to come riding onto a television screen, the knight in shining armor on a steed with vibrant colors? Come on, it reminds me of the old movies, Ivanhoe, Excalibur, Knights of the Round Table, King Arthur pulling the sword out of the stone. I mean, that was not only a fascinating time, but a very romantic time. And it's kind of ironic, Chase, in the sense that our last name is Hovey. It comes from the Irish name, 9th century, Hovey, which means horseman. Now, that's kind of unique, isn't it, since we're trying out for this show?
Mm-hmm. Well, what are your experiences and training with horseback riding?
Well, I started riding very, very young. So young I can't even remember. We had a ranch out in an area called Inverness and then moved more towards Central Florida. But I've developed a unique way of training I call a different way horsemanship. And with that, my goal is to bring the rider and the horse together as one, kind of like a dance, a real beautiful thing. And most recently, I've started getting into mounted police work. Well, not recently, I'm a 14-year veteran of the Lake County Sheriff's Mounted Patrol, and I go to police competitions where I've won 3 different overall championships on 3 different horses.
Okay. Well, aren't you in the Extreme Cowboy race?
Yes, thanks for bringing it up. I forgot all about that. I was selected as one of the top 15 cowboys to compete in Craig Cameron's Extreme Cowboy race, where I was a finalist. That was pretty exciting because it was an actual TV show that aired on RFD TV.
Well, how about any skills or experiences with jousting?
None with jousting. However, I'm going to put a little disclaimer in there. I have done sword ringing from horseback at a gallop, and I've done demonstrations in what's called pegging.
Pegging. Tell us about your other interests in life.
Well, I'm married to the most beautiful girl in the world. Yeah, we know who that is, don't we? Your mom. And of course, my other passion is you. You're the greatest thing I'll ever do in this world. There's nothing that can equal that. And I enjoy my family and my friends and my charities, Chase. As you know, I'm very involved with Relay for Life, American Cancer Society, and most recently I've become the MC for Equine Special Olympics. And these kids are truly blessed with a personality and an art of giving that is unmatched.
Well, describe yourself.
I think I describe myself as passionate, dedicated. I believe in character, integrity, and honesty, and I try to instill that in you, and I think it's working.
How about your personality?
My personality is, I would say, A-type. I like getting off the leash. I'm over the top. A bit of a show-off, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, totally. Well, how would your friends describe you?
My friends describe me as somebody very giving. I think I'm a best friend to a lot of people. I have been blessed with a lot of good friendships. I'm always there for them, and you know, likewise, they're here for me as well.
Yes. Well, tell us how competitive are you?
Gosh, when it comes to competition, I always want to win. Remember what Vince Lombardi, I've shared this with you many times, second place is for losers. So even as a young boy at your age, I got in Boy Scouts, I became an Eagle Scout, I got in martial arts, I black belted 2 different styles, 1 Kempo, 1 Taekwondo, a 2nd degree in one of those and an instructor level. I also have gone on in business to be ranked in the top 3% in my field. So I think when it comes to competitiveness, I usually like to win. And let's not forget cowboy mounted shooting, which your mother and I do. I've won multiple championships, multiple extreme obstacle challenges. So when I set a goal, I usually achieve it.
Yes. How badly do you want to win for those jousting?
Gosh, Chase, if I won that $100,000, you know what's the first thing I would do?
I would pay for my college.
Exactly. I'm going to pay your college tuition, and then the rest we'll give to Mom and just let her have a great time. Wouldn't that make her happy?
Yeah.
You know, the other thing I'm doing to instill that Pilgrim Film selects me for this role, I've already started practicing. Would you like to see a demonstration?
Sure.
Well, good.